everybody. How you doing, brother?
All right, all right.
How you feeling today?
Tired.
Tired?
Yeah, tired, man.
What's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from, Ethan?
Originally from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and then California.
How long have you been here?
It's been about 3 years, 3.5 years.
Okay.
So,
So all your life you lived in Minneapolis?
no, just the first part of my life until I was like about 14, and then I moved to California, Southern California. Um, and I moved back and forth a few times, then came here about 3 years ago. So from California.
Okay. You got any family here or still back home?
So I have my mom who lives out here. I think in Goodyear, and then I have my wife. She's currently incarcerated, unfortunately. And my daughter. So and she's with my mom. So uh, that's
What
what
year you were born?
1990.
1990.
Yeah.
And how is your daughter?
She's just turned 1 January 9th.
Oh, you just got her?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How was your childhood?
I mean, it was difficult, man. The thing was, there was a lot of turmoil because my parents split up when I was really young. So, uh, I mean, there was definitely always a kind of like a tug of war as to what was going on. But I there was definitely a lot of difficulties that are hard for me to talk about. My dad was a little bit more on the wealthier side. My mom, when I was younger, we stayed in the project of South Bloomington, so project housing, and until I was a little bit older, and she got her degree as an RN. But I mean, for the most part, it was just really, it was really lonely. It was a lonely childhood, man.
But you did grow up with your biological parents.
Yeah, back and forth with custody battle. And my mom remarried and my dad remarried. My stepdad passed away when I was 14. My biological dad is still married and whatnot. So,
So do you have any friends around here or just your wife?
not really. Yeah, it's just my wife.
Your wife.
Yeah, it's hard to trust people out here. So,
So are you currently unhoused or?
yes, yeah.
So how do you survive?
Um, I mean, whatever's. I don't even know, honestly. It's really a moment to moment type thing. I was obviously not doing too good of a job at it. I just got out of the hospital like less than a couple of days ago, um, for some complications I had with like an infection. Before that, I had my dog out here, and that I mean that really helped. But when I went to the hospital, uh, I'm unable to track down my dog now.
You
So
lost your dog?
yeah, so that's been tricky. But I mean, I do whatever it takes. If whatever it entails, whether it be, if I have to, which I hate doing, panhandling or something, or or doing whatever I can, to try to scrape the bottom or get scraps, whatever I need to do, ask for help, what have you, do what I can without disclosing too much. It's uh it's definitely a moment to moment struggle out here, and it makes it
How's
hard,
your health right now? Did it get better after your hospital visit or?
give or take. I mean, definitely better than it was. I ended up um, having a blood infection and was comatose for a couple of days, which was scary. So obviously better than that. However, keeping up a good hygiene and good health out here isn't something that's very easy to do. So, granted, I'm better, uh, but I just still don't feel 100% up to par. I'm just trying to hang in there till I feel like my life's just kind of on hold right now. You know.
What's the scariest thing for you, like on the street here? What would be the things that scared you the most?
Um. Well, it's pretty much what already happened is like my family has been broken up. There's constant threat of being harassed by police, um, and catching criminal charges for living outside, which is insane. affecting my future, affecting the future of my being able to be a father, or being a husband, and it's already pretty much torn my family apart, and it, not being able to escape this is pretty much my biggest fear.
Are you able to get at the shelter at nighttime, or
No,
you have tent here? Or?
no, I haven't even. I had a tent. I'm just barely starting to regroup from being. I was in the hospital for a good while, so I don't have a tent or anything like that. But um, the complication before with shelters or the sober livings people have been offering people was that I had my dog with me, and I just wasn't ready to get rid of her. It's pretty much all I had left, you know. But as of now, I'm starting to look at different options to see what I can do. It's just it's easy to get complacent or comfortable, I guess, in a weird way with this lifestyle because a lot of those resources let people down. I feel like in these situations.
Are you using any drugs? Or?
Yes. Um, Out here, I mean, it's mostly prevalent is like fentanyl and meth or seem to be the two biggest drugs out here. Occasionally, I'll use meth, but fentanyl. I've struggled with opiate addiction since I was young, um, and uh, that's continued to be a struggle of mine.
And you've been using it you said, for a couple of years now?
Oh yeah, quite a few years. And before this was heroin. That's just almost impossible to find.
Did you try to go to the what do you rehabilitation centers?
Oh well, yeah, I've gone to several rehabilitations, several detoxes, um, and I can't seem to figure it out, and it almost makes it more difficult because the last couple of times I went, like I had every reason to quit. I had a beautiful wife, a daughter all the way, and I really, in my heart of hearts, wanted to stop, and I couldn't. It just makes me feel like what's wrong? What's wrong with me as a person? Why can't I quit? Um,
You know what they say, that person who never gives up, it's hard to beat.
right. Shoot. I guess there's that. Yeah, I guess there's that. But I'm not one to give up. I guess so. Still hanging on for sure.
What's your happy place around here?
Around here?
Do you have your happy place?
Oh yeah. Well, what's strange, I guess, is I've always kind of with through my experience in life, I found my home to be more so individuals, and so my happy place, is with my wife, my kid.
Around family?
Oh yeah, it's
What's the one thing when people looking at you, they don't you know how people are, they look at people.
yeah.
So what's the one thing that people would never guess one thing about you?
It's hard to say because I don't know 100% what people are thinking. Usually, a lot of people comment on my intellect level, or usually I don't think they really see past. I think maybe they think there's something wrong with an individual that they can't seem to fit into society standards, um, perhaps intellectually or mentally or cognitively. Um, but I mean, I feel like I have a big heart, and I'm not I don't think I'm dumb by any stretch. I'm not the most street smart person, but I mean, I feel like I have a lot. I could learn a lot from more interaction with people, as well as I'd like to learn a lot. Or, be able to teach people some things, hopefully, and have a give and take with people rather than just no interaction at all. And that's it's hard out here. A lot of people don't interact with you, other than people in my situation.
You seem like a very nice guy.
Thank you,
You
thank you.
really are. You seem like not like easygoing guy.
I appreciate that. I'd like to think I am.
You are. You are.
Well, yeah. Uh, I mean, it's not. I try not to be so high strung, So
Just keep it positive.
yeah, yeah. Tried you.
And one last thing.
Yeah.
you wanna like if your family sees you, if somebody wants to contact you, do you have any email address or something they can contact you?
Unfortunately, no. So I was sending out letters to my wife. Someone had an address that I was sending them out of. I come to find out they weren't sending them, and so she probably feels like I had abandoned her. But I'm working on that, getting a PO box so that way I can at least write. With regards to my other family, I don't think they have any desire to contact me. So
Well, Ethan, I do appreciate you sharing your story.
thank you,
I wish you the best in your life,
thank you, man.
and hopefully you get reconnected with your wife and
I
you
was
find your dog.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mhm.